Hey YouTube, it's 2G, we're back. Pickups video, channel update. Bit of a chit chat off the back of last video, and I caused a bit of a stir somewhat with the old upscaler and XRGB Mini and all kinds of discussions were battered back and forward. And initially I thought I'd made a pretty savvy, well, I say savvy, had a pretty good thought, and it looked that way. And then all of a sudden, a few people come out saying, "No, that particular box is shit. It's crap. It's laggy. Does this? It does that? Does the other?" Scott said sat now quite nicely in the video, although his box looked horrendous. I'm not sure if that's faulty, Scott, because I'm pretty sure if that was happening to everybody else's who'd purchased it or reviewed it, then I'm pretty sure everyone would have basically sent it back or binned it. Yeah, I mean, if it's going to do that flickering thing constantly, then that's just not good enough. So yeah, I'm back on the fence now regarding that. I mean, for 25-30 quid, the only thing I could think of in terms of an advantage of doing that would be it would kind of force my hand. So if I moved that out into the, I mean, I wouldn't get rid of it. It'd go into the garage, get the other shelving unit in here, get the sort of LCD panel, get the cheaper upscaler, see how it goes. If it's like, oh, actually shit, but I quite like the way the room is, then I might have to sort of save some pennies and get the XRGB Mini. So in that end, it might be a means to an end, if that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, there's a few people saying they use it. Gus Newton uses it for his retro event, his retro stream, and it looks fine. I don't see really, it's not horrendous. And usually these things look a lot worse than they do on cam than they do in real life. In real life they tend to look a lot better. I don't know if it depends on what panel you're using. I don't know, because I think Scott was saying he's tried it on loads and he was getting the same results. Which, I don't know, part of me would think, is it not just the device that's faulty? But look, I don't know, I'm no expert. I don't even own one, so I can't really comment. I'm just sort of clutching at straws a little bit. But yeah, it's still food for thought. I just have to, I don't know, I'm going to have to take the plunge at some point, I think. Because like I say, as I keep mentioning, space is at a premium. So yeah, I mean, other than that, it's just a couple of little pickups. A couple of extra ups. Bit of a ducking and diving, wheeling and dealing, as they say. God, mate, I do miss that. And it's been a nice warm day. Good Friday today. Walked the dogs, mowed the lawn, cutting branches. I happened to go next door, cut down a fucking massive, I don't know how tall it is, 80-foot tree or something. Absolute knackered. Cut to ribbons. Quite sore, but it was quite nice in the sun. That big orange glow in the sky we haven't seen for a while. So yeah, I said I just sort of make this up. Booter should be on Sunday, so should we go to the Booter Sunday? But I thought if I just bolt this on at the front or at the end, probably at the front obviously, it'll be done then. And it's quite nice just to sort of chill out in the, because when it gets too hot it's uncomfortable. When it's just right, it is really quite nice in here. At the minute it's just right. I'm in my shorts, in my t-shirt, got my flip-flops, happy as Larry, got a beer. What more do you want? Surrounded by thousands of games. Yes, I never play. Oh. Tell you what, here's a couple more that I'll probably never play, according to everybody. So anyway, look, let's get off of that. I grabbed these three from CEX. I was watching someone's vid. I can't remember whose it was. I had them on in the background. As you do, as I do. So a quick sort of skim around CX, and I sort of saw one, and I started looking and seen another one, and I thought they're not very expensive from CX. I mean, in when I compared the price to eBay, it was probably like double the price or whatever. And there weren't very many of them. It's like there's loads of them. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna take a punt. And these are like these sort of niche titles. I would probably say, flew under the radar a little bit. This one definitely I've heard of think it started off on the Super Nintendo, I want to say. And I'm pretty sure there's one on the current gen for this, and it's Global Defence Force, GDF. So yeah, you're battling a bunch of aliens. It is missing the manual, unfortunately. I don't know if this was one of these ones that come with like a little slither of a manual or a Great Hawking thing, I don't know. Excuse me. But yeah, you get to have a blast on it. It looks like you can have 2 players. Yeah, 1 or 2 players. It looks simultaneous as well. God, that music sounds like Shenmue. So yeah, Global Defence Force. £5, something like that, £5-6. All these are around about £5-6. I think it was £18 with postage. The postage is £2.50, so 16 odd quid. Yeah, 6, 8, 12. Yeah, less, 5-ish quid, 5, you know, ish, give or take. One might be £6 or whatever. Zombie Virus. So I've got 2 of these. These are by Essential Games. Again, these very niche, quiche Lorraine. Remember quiche Lorraine? Don't see much. I love quiche Lorraine. Love quiche. Not quiche. It's kitsch, isn't it? Fucking quiche. Yeah, these quirky little games. And apparently you're an ambulance driver. You're a young medical student working in a hospital in Sunlight City. A perfect city. And obviously some thing breaks out, some virus, so you can see like these weird aliens and everyone starts going nuts. A bit like Walking Dead. What a great show that Walking Dead is. But yeah, again, 5-6-ish quid. Maybe less. And then the last one. I'm surprised I never heard of this one. I don't know where it fits in, or if it's any kind of like spiritual successor to anything, but it's Crime Life Gang Wars. So Gang Wars in the arcades are absolutely superb, brilliant scroll and beat 'em up. That wasn't by Konami though. This is by Konami. Who was that by? Gang Wars? Not Technos. Oh, did Konami do Gang Wars? Oh shit! Because the second one of Gang Wars, who did they follow that up with? Was it Capcom? Don't know. That is complete though. That's going to bug me now. Oh, it was Crime Fighters, wasn't it? Crime Fighters is a successor to someone else, because Dunk, Golden Age Games, got Crime Fighters. No, but Gang Wars was slightly different. You could level up your character at the end and everyone used to laugh. And you whacked them in the guts and all like blood come out. And it was just the power and stuff. But yeah, I don't know anything about this, so I can't really say. Free roaming, beat 'em up action. Brutal combos and deadly weapons. Fight, shoot and steal your way through 20 chapters as you rise to Gangland infamy. Infamy. They've all got it infamy. Get one I don't. You know, like I said, I've told you guys before, guys and girls, whoever it is. Hey, you guys. Yeah, anything weird and wonderful that I don't recognise, I've never seen, and it's certainly not overly expensive. I tend to grab. You know, I don't know if it's a tip. I would assume everyone does this, but you know, say if I've seen Global Defence Force, it was £6 in CX. I'd hop over to eBay and just whack it in to see what it's sold for. If it's sold for £6, then I know actually I'm probably better off buying it off eBay. At least I know it's complete. If it's the going rate's like 12, 15 quid, then you take a gamble. That's how I work anyway. The beauty with CEX is if things come, they've got no manuals, whatever. Whoop, just take them back. Take them back, motherfuckers. But yeah, a couple bits there. I've got a few more. Have I got anything coming from CEX? Yes, I have, but I don't think it's anything that you wouldn't have already seen. More will be revealed. Put it that way. Oh, got one thing from the charity shop. Should have done that first, actually. So one of the charity shops I go to, there's 2 ladies that kind of run it, manager, assistant manager. Lovely ladies. The manager lady left. And then someone else come in, and it was hard trying to, and she was French. It was hard trying to build up any sort of rapport with her. She was, you know, really hard work. anyway, as luck would have it, she's had enough, she's sodded off, she's gone somewhere else, and the old manager's back again. So, happy days. And she's very sort of kind of said, oh, not much to do, I found this, I don't think it's any good to you. And I looked at it and I thought, she said, I'll give us 50p. I said, I'll give you £1. I've got the official Sony one of these. They're quite good. This one, it looks like it's slightly different. It just sits so you can use the navigator. Not that there's many games that do it. Anyway, it's a control blaster on PlayStation 3. So yeah, for £1, I mean, it's basically just a gun, and you got the holder there. I don't know anything about subsonic. I don't know if these are any good. It's obviously been in someone's garage. Could be some good nick. There's not much to it. None of these are very much to them, even the official one. But this is a little bit more weighty. It's got all the paraphernalia, and yeah, and I mean that just clips in the bottom there, and so you can have the move controller and shoot. So yeah, for £1, I thought, yeah, I'll grab that. I don't know what that button does. That's just for decor. But yeah, I mean, so I say I've only got one of these as a sort of light gun for PS3. I've got one more thing from Jolly to the End for CX, and one thing from eBay. I grabbed this. It's the cheapest one. It's $5.99. I did look at that thing. I kept thinking, is this fake or not? I don't think it is, because I mean it's a ways to go for $5.99 to make a fake thing. But I'm not sure if the guy's got another one. I don't know if he managed to get a job lot, or I don't know. It doesn't look like it's been. I mean, no one's going to be sad enough to mass produce these. And it's a magazine that a few of us old gits always hark back to. Quite arguably the best Super Nintendo magazine to ever grace the Western Hemisphere. It's Super Play, but it's the pin badge that comes with issue 1. Stick it on your clothes, take it off again. Hours of fun. I love that. So yeah, I mean, I've still got a load of my Super Play magazines, but I can't remember the first 15 or so issues, and when I sold my Super NES, traded it for an Amiga. I know. I must have told that story a million times with my mint box Final Fantasy 3 that I'd saved up working in the butcher's shop for, and all like, oh god, fucking hate myself for doing that. But yeah, I give the guy the magazines, as, you know, as a sort of sweetener, things you do. So yeah, I mean, slowly, every now and then I do check eBay for a couple of magazines and just try and chip up. I think there's only ever 47 released. I'm missing a few of the early-ish. I'm missing the issue 1, funnily enough. A handful of the earlier ones. I've got most of the 20s and stuff, and then it's the ones after. I've got the list anyway. That I'm missing. So I always look out for them. If anyone's got any Super Plays that they're looking to move on, let me know. I say I wouldn't mind a full sort of set of them. Yeah, so that was that. And then one last thing from good old CEX again. I think this was £6. £6, £2, £8.50. Fucking bargain. So at the Doncaster retro market, I mentioned before, there was a guy there who was selling a whole cube set. He had some lovely stuff. Obviously, I had all the, a complete set as well. And one of the guys, and I don't know, I should know his name. I think I've mentioned this before. I need to find out his name, because we always have a chat, and he knows. Obviously, he knows who I am, because he watches. So if you are watching, let me know your name, because I always don't know what to call you. I just all right, mate. He was outside on Sawthumb's stall, and he went and got this game. He said, "Oh, I've just managed to bag this," and I think he got it just a little bit below the going rate. I think he paid like £30 or something like that. And it does easily go for 35 upwards all day long. Now, it's not classed as part of a full cube set at all. It's one of these niche quiche, we're there again, or side. It's not a variant. It's just not. So I don't know if it's not an official Nintendo release, but it is an official release, if that makes sense. It wasn't, it's not fan made or anything like that. I mean, the fact that CEX stock it and sell it, you know, that kind of, it's by Daytale, so any of you guys that are in the know will know what this is. But yeah, it's a pretty a tricky title, let's put it that way. This is the original case as well, thank God, and it is none other than the classic 10-in-1 games. So well happy to get that. Fucking saving about 25 quid. I don't think they're much good. I don't really know actually. They're all kind of like arcade games, but you can see what it says on the front. Look, it's a Max Play arcade games by Data. Did it say Data at the front? No, not bad. It says Data at the back. There you go. So Data are very synonymous with all your action replays and all that kind of stuff. Code Junkies. Although that was Game Shark, wasn't it? Game Shark and Daytale. Daytale were always, I always thought the sort of, they're the more off under the radar, dodgy ones. Game Shark was more official, whereas Daytale, I remember when I first had my SNES, I had the adapter, the action replay. It was all very kind of like thrown together, but I don't know. Just felt I'm a bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? A bit more rogue. So yeah, there's not much to this. Got to go inside. Just get a bit of paper, a sort of oversized disc space for the sort of disc. As you can see, it's an official Daytale case, so that's quite nice to have that. Why, if it's an official one, that it has to be that big, I don't know. Maybe they use these red ones for other stuff like PlayStation or something. It does say that actually. I've just sort of seen it there. Max Play for PlayStation 2. Yeah. I wonder if that's for all of them then. Does that just seem odd? I'll need to check. Oh, that's a bit of a bollocks, isn't it? I need to check that. Oh. Anyway, I've got it. As good as got it. Yeah, just say this product is not sponsored by or endorsed by Nintendo. So that's it, guys. I mean, like I say, we'll see what happens at the weekend. What else is going on? Quinney, Super Quintendo. Go and check Craig out. He's got 100 subs competition. And he hasn't even said what he's giving away. He's just a box of shit. He's going to send you a dog turd in the box. So yeah, go and give him some support. Hey, what else is there? Shit, there's something else I was going to say. It's completely past my mind. I don't know. It is what it is. We are where we are. What else was I going to say? Now, probably got all this bullshit waffle out. Anyway. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to go. See you later. Take it easy. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.